This is Carl with the three things I'm watching for Wednesday, August 20th. A few stories lurking in the shadows here that I want to talk about on soybeans. Number one, starting out the Chinese soy meal that they've been taking from Argentina, or they took in from Argentina. Some of it's being diverted back into the global market, being resold. There's some GMO contamination issues that we're picking up on. This is kind of a sleeper story. Not really sure about it, how widespread it might be or how much it might take, but it is something that's starting to perk up there. We'll have to it'll definitely be a story worth watching, especially as China starts to layer in more of its soy and soy product coverage. Another big story for the soybeans that came out yesterday, and this is why soybeans sold off a little bit harder yesterday than any other reason. But the Philippines announced they would be suspending biodiesel blend mandates for the next 2 years, basically. October 1st, the blend rate for biodiesel in Philippines was expected to go to 4%. In 2026, that would go up to 5%. The Philippines government has scrapped this mandate after government agencies said they were concerned about what the added demand for biodiesel and the products to make it would have on the retail market and the consumers in the country. They presented data that a build in biodiesel consumption and mandate would have inflationary impacts on the Philippine economy, so they scrapped it. Uh, Definitely not expecting that to come through yesterday. That caused the losses in soy oil that spilled over into the soy complex. So probably get a little bit of a rebound on that today. I wouldn't be too surprised once the initial knee-jerk reaction to that wears off. Third and final thing, day two of the Pro Farmer Crop Tour yesterday took us through Nebraska and Indiana. Big yields, good yields above last year. Not quite to what the USDA has, though. And we continue to pick up more and more pictures, and I realize these are there's questions on the credibility, but we are seeing more and more pictures of crop stress and some issues during development. So, starting to take its toll on the yield a little bit. The other thing I want to make aware on this, the Pro Farmer Tour, that I want to point out, pod counts. Yeah, pod counts and filled pods are not the same thing. Do not forget that. With these high overnight temperatures, I'm not hearing a lot of talk about pods, period. But it'll be interesting to see if we have two bean pods, three beans, if that heat had an impact, and a little bit more heat this week. See if any of those pods get aborted. The crop ain't in the bin yet either. So, there are the three things I'm watching today.